Hello friends, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CraftBattleGaming channel. We are back playing a new game. We're playing Planet Zoo. Let's give you a series that's taken over from God of War while we wait for the new one to come out. I mean, to be fair, we'll probably have stuff in between still, but yeah, while we wait, we are here on Planet Zoo. Alright, welcome to the career mode. We're gonna play through this in today's episode. Tomorrow's episode will be where we actually get started on our own zoo. Today we're just gonna figure out how to play.
Sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language.
What is
It's
Planko?
good to finally meet you in person.
Is that like the Sims
I'm
language
Bernard,
or something?
although I insist you call me Bernie. The only person
Alright, what's
who
up,
calls me
Bernie?
Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her.
As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here.
That's exactly what we need. We need someone to show us the ropes.
This is the first zoo I ever owned, and a source of great pride for me. And prides, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s.
Jesus.
But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil
Well, that
kept
sucks.
squeezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off.
Great. Fantastic.
Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you in at the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too.
Okay.
But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less
Yeah,
shouting
what is this
that
guy?
way.
Why does he expect us to get along like a house is on fire?
Hello there. From that rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire.
Yep, that would be us.
Good. Now,
That would be
I
us.
hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get
Okay, here we go.
hands-on. But
Jesus, this
before
place
we
bringing
begin
in
the
some
real
money.
work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful
Let's see, locate the
animals?
grizzly bear.
We'll begin
Good to
again.
know.
Given the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too.
Activate the animal camera. How do we activate animal?
Select one of the bears and you'll bring up its information panel.
Oh. Okay then.
Now, this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. You can also get this view of an animal by simply double-clicking on it.
Okay, we can double click on it.
Okay, when you're ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find. Panthera leo. All the West African lion to you and me. Lions
Where's
are
this
the
lion
most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride.
Where's this
All
lion at?
prides of
There
that
it is.
size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome, which is precisely why I handle the training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
Alright, let's go find this empty habitat. See what we have to get done. Where's it at? Where's it at, though? There it is. Okay.
As you can see,
We've
it's
arrived.
a lovely space for animals, but it's missing a certain something. Well, two somethings.
Animals?
Warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them.
I was about to say, it's
To
missing
adopt
animals.
animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Okay, animal trading. Common warthog,
There we are,
221.
a pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them
Alright,
and
let's buy 'em
select
both.
Adopt from the side menu. Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works.
Dang.
The last thing I need is you accidentally
Dang, she
ordering a
drained the
dozen
market.
elephants.
Open animal storage.
When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade center where they're held
Okay.
until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens,
Send it to
you
the zoo.
are. So how about you move
Put 'em
them
in
into
here.
their new home?
Alright. I think we've got it, team. I think we're learning.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade center, collect your animal,
Where's
and
the trade
deliver
center?
them to your selected habitat.
Wait, where's the trade center at?
I've marked the trade center's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers
Where's
in
that?
action.
Where's that, though? Sorry, where? Ah, there it is. A small building right here.
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course,
Okay.
normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat. But
Oh, that's
I
a
am
thing.
assured by a person of good
Yo, is he
standing
carrying an animal
that
in a box?
these warthogs are in the very rudest of health. Right, let's get the warthog's habitat finished up so
Oh,
we can
hello.
keep them nice and happy. You see, each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic.
Yo.
Basically how happy
Why is
they
this so
are.
advanced?
And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel.
Alright, it's hungry and thirsty, so how do we fix
see
this?
how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly what areas need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot.
We need
to remember.
enrichment
You can always
and
check
nutrition.
Wikipedia for more information.
Yeah, we need food and we need enrichment.
Let's start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare.
Okay.
To do this,
At a
we'll need
feeding
to place
station.
a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a
trough
different
small.
type of feeding station. And for
Okay,
the
we'll put that in
warthogs,
right
it's
here.
a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those.
And a water
A
bowl.
water bowl.
There we go. We'll put that in. No, we'll put that in over here. Keep it a little bit separate.
Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to roll around in.
Where?
That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically
When was
their
that there?
toy enrichment welfare.
All right. Okay, where can we put this? Where do we want to put this? You know what? Let's put this over here. In the corner.
Oh,
There we go.
nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see. Now,
Yeah, we
our
got this.
contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a pharaoh state. Unfinished thingamajigs and whatsits all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the Ostrich Habitat.
A
It's
what?
over near the hippos.
Why is there an ostrich habitat? All right, so I think they're good now. Now where are we going? We're going this way.
Oh, before we actually start building our Ostrich Habitat, let's pause the game. Just
Wait,
click
where's?
the pause
Why
button
is there?
in the bottom
Oh,
right
Jesus
corner.
God.
Ah,
Okay.
that's more like it. A quick break. Sometimes It's a
Habitat.
good idea to pause the game whilst
Beds,
you're doing
no,
something which
no,
requires your
no.
concentration, because it'll stop the zoo
Barriers,
spinning out of
habitat
control
gate.
while you're looking the other way.
Okay.
Let's keep the game paused while we get this Ostrich Habitat built.
I can't put a
Okay.
gate there on the end.
Job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the
Oh,
barrier.
fine. We'll put it in there.
Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how else would the
Why is
keepers
it?
get
Why
in
is it
and out?
obstructive?
Just
Why
to
is it
make
obstructed?
sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
I say, why is it getting obstructed? Okay, there it is. It actually has to connect to the path. It has to be in here. All right, that'll do.
Let's complete the perimeter
That'll do.
barrier so
Okay,
we can
barriers,
adopt us some
walls.
ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Okay, now we turn it. All right, not bad. We got this. We're figuring it out. Boom.
Good work.
Got it.
Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat, it has to have a full loop of connected barrier.
Okay.
Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't
Does it
actually
not?
see into this habitat at the moment.
That's fair.
At least not without a
That's
step
fair.
ladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier.
Okay,
so the
where do I
guests
think
can
would be a
see
good
it.
one? I think. You know what? Let's swap. Can we swap 2? Glass. Yeah, can we swap that for glass? And then that side, can we get a glass? Whoa, hello.
There we go. Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to
Yeah,
see
let's
the
go something
animals in
along the side like
habitat.
there.
It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view
Or
into
not.
a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy, and because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't.
Okay, you know what? That
The
works.
last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an
Donation
animal,
box?
they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point.
Oh, there we go.
Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
Okay, donation boxes. That's our big thing.
Now, before we adopt our ostriches, you should click the play button. After all, if the game's paused, so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver
4
the
new
ostriches,
common
eh?
ostriches. Brother, 4 of them.
By the way, as well as pausing the game, you can speed the game up by clicking on the fast forward button.
All right, you know what? We adopt them
Run
all.
everything at 2
Adopt
times
them all.
and 5 times faster.
All right, there we go.
It can
Animal
be
storage.
useful,
Select them
especially if
all.
you're waiting for
Send
money
to
to
zoo.
accumulate
Put
or
them
for
in here.
animals to be delivered to your habitat. Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish.
All right, we speed it up.
All right, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think?
Yep, we did
Let's
it.
get 4 of them in here.
Add feeding station. Add water station. Add food enrichment. All right, habitat. Let's go. Food bowl large.
While we wait for them to be collected by
Okay,
the
need to
caretakers
slow down.
and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them.
Yes,
Add
that
a
is slow
suitable
feeding.
feeding station,
What is a slow
water
feeder?
station, and an appropriate food enrichment item.
Yeah,
It's
second
often
water
best
station.
to place things like
we can.
enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
All right, let's put that over there. Awesome. Okay, we got bronze. Team, we've gotten bronze.
Oh, good to see the ostriches.
Roared
have
statue
somewhere
lion
they
bronze.
Can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can
Okay,
actually run?
so now what?
at 43
Build the keeper hut.
miles
Power the
per
keeper
hour?
hut. Locate the highlighted
Oh,
area.
Heaven forbid they ever escape.
Bengal tiger.
The speed camera finds alone would bankrupt us.
Hey, we gotta get some tigers in this place. All right, a keeper hut. Where can we put a keeper hut?
Well,
Probably on this
Bernie
area.
certainly seems impressed. Did you do his speed camera joke? Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the
What's this
ostriches'
place?
lives a bit better, let's do the same
this-
for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut.
Okay, so we want to build a
huts
keeper
are
hut
where
down
the
here.
keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking
Okay, let's see.
after the animals.
Facilities. Let's go with the
To
Planet Zoo one.
rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
How are we rotating this? Okay, we're rotating it like this. And boom, there we go. All right, we got ourselves a keeper hut, team. Got 2 of the
don't like to
tigers.
jump
12
out of it
grand.
anymore. I think
Dang,
it's time
brother.
we adopted those tigers.
Some expensive tigers. All right. Storage. Grab them up. Send to the zoo. Put them in here.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival.
Okay, let's do this.
We'll start with the
What do we need?
basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
Okay. Food tray large. There we go. Put that right there. I'll put one right here.
This time,
Or not.
instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool
A
in
lake.
their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can
Brother.
also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink.
How do you
There's
how do you
already
make a
pool
lake?
excavated, but you still need to fill it with water.
So how do you fill it
should
with
do
water?
that by going into terrain and selecting
terrain.
the water
Here we go.
tool.
Water. Fill it.
Yes, that'll do
There we go.
nicely.
Okay.
Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment.
Hold on, we got tigers.
Why don't you add some suitable
We got
toy
tigers
food
now.
enrichment items into their habitat?
All right. Now I need to add enrichment. So habitat, we need a toy. Frozen blood pumpkin. What the heck is that? Alright, we'll just get a couple of these going around. Put down a food tray there. And then a rubbing pad. You know what? Might as well, right? Might as well, you know? We'll throw it right here.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the
There we go.
tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests.
and you know what?
or
Let's put that
more
there, too.
likely, the bad weather. Although given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather.
Okay, so shelter.
Add a shelter to their habitat.
Sure, plant a zoo
You
shelter.
can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Alright, where can we put this? I don't want to put it in the middle. That's like, that's really ugly. You know what? I think we put it like right here. Yeah, there we go. That works.
Oh,
Outside the glass.
I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain
Too
in their
keen on the
habitat.
type of terrain.
Select a tiger and bring up its information panel.
I have. Oh, terrain. Here it is.
Rightio. Click
What?
on the terrain tab. That way
Okay,
you
we
can
need
view
more
the terrain
soil.
information and see how
We
they
need
feel
long
about the
grass.
different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
Brother. All right, we need more long grass.
Okay
painting
then,
it?
open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some
Okay.
more soil. Yes, that should
Oh,
help
more
with the
soil.
habitat part of their welfare.
Okay. Need more soil. There we go. You know, we'll put the soil right here around the middle. We'll put some long grass up here around the edge. Brother, do you have a death wish? Does this guy have a death wish? He's walking in there. Alright, we bring up that intensity at 80. Come on, man. These tigers, they need some long grass.
You stupid!
Oh, it needs less of it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Okay, there we go. Now we need less grass short. We do need soil. Alright, let's put soil over here. We're figuring it out slowly but surely. And we'll have soil surrounding the lake. Awesome. Alright, we got silver.
They say
One
that
more.
good
One more to
fences
go
make
until we get
good
gold.
neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger.
Okay, we got a
Still,
lot of
those
reward
tigers look
statues.
so happy that I doubt they'd leave, even if you did poke a hole in their fence.
Alright,
Oh, but for
Now
heaven's
what?
sake, don't test that theory.
we're on to gold. Locate the highlighted area.
Right, let's head over to the
There it is.
Indian peafowls. I've been told that we
What
need
the heck
to
is a
improve their
peafowl?
social welfare.
What the heck is a peafowl? Animal trading here.
Now then, just find one of the peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we
That
can
a
have a
peafowl?
good gander at how they're doing.
Is that what we're calling a
Although
peafowl?
technically, I suppose gandering
Bill.
would just be for geese.
Indian peafowl. Okay. And social welfare. Too few adults and juveniles in animal social group.
Expand their social welfare. And
Team,
we
there's
can get a
so
bit
much to
more
learn on this.
detail.
There's so much on this game.
Now,
Okay,
they've
so we need more
clearly got
adults.
Plenty of space, and they're not stressed. But it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find
Yeah,
out
we need more adults.
Click on the social
Okay, we need
tab
3
at
of
the
them.
top of their information panel to see what's wrong. Right. As
Okay.
you can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls.
Okay, animal trading,
Off
storage.
you pop to the animal market then.
Send to zoo. Okay, we put them in here.
Good
Okay.
work on those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But
So now
sadly,
what?
it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy.
Snow
Let's head over
leopard?
there and see what's wrong
Okay,
with her.
here it is. What's your issue?
Just like people,
What's this guy's
animals
problem?
can
Where's he at?
suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone put in
Where's he
the
at?
milk before the tea bag. In the case of
Oh, there
these
he is.
snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack
Okay,
of
what's happening?
privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way
Okay.
glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This
You
will
can
give
swap
the
this
snow
out for
leopards
what?
somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
How do we do this? How do we swap it out? Oh, one-way glass. Oh,
Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold.
okay.
Almost surprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather.
Where'd it go?
You should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat.
Open the
But
temperature
let's
view
start
mode.
by opening up the temperature heat map
Heat
and
map.
having a look-see
Okay.
at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
So the temperature's kind of hot here. All right, so we gotta deal with that right there. Habitat, beds, heaters, coolers. Okay, have we not looked at it? Oh, we actually have to change it. Okay, temperature.
As you
Here
can
it is.
see, we already
Oh.
have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much
Oh, I can
of the
see why they're
habitat
having
as
issues.
chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already
Okay.
has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future.
We need a cooler.
Just so
Let's
you
put
know,
one down
if any
here.
part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
Put another one down over here in the bush. I'm thinking we put the third down in this corner.
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them.
Okay.
It'll
That's
take
working.
a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopard's terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards
Okay.
really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Okay, they want snow and rock. Where's he at? Where'd he go, though? Where'd he... Oh, I know, I like that. I like that. I like that they've changed the glass up, so you can't, like... So it looks more like one way. Where'd this guy go? No, unreal. Where's he at? Team? Where'd the leopard go? I don't know. Where'd he go? You know what? There has to be a heat map for, like, animals. There he is. This guy really climbed a tree. Oh, you climbing a tree over here. This guy. Out here climbing a tree. Alright, let's give him what he needs. So, where's it at? Terrain. Here we go. So we need less grass. More snow. Rock looks fine. Okay, so we just need more snow. Go. Go. Go, get it right.
Now then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how
All right.
to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and
Awesome,
fix
that works.
any issues with their habitats.
That works, team.
That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare
What's happening?
is a very important statistic.
Wait, what are we
Now,
doing?
to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo,
Average
you
habitat
should go into
species
zoo
overall welfare by
management and
90%.
then into the animals section.
Okay, so zoo, animals. Okay,
As
who's
you
not
can see,
happy?
This
You.
list shows you
The
the
turtles.
animals' overall welfare.
Why are
So
the
if
turtles not
something's
happy?
amiss,
And the
then you can
zebras?
quickly pop over to them using the locate button. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
Where are they at, though? Where's the turtles? Okay, why are you not happy? Your terrain. Your terrain's messed up. Okay. More long grass. More sand. Okay, we can do this. You know what? We can do this, team. Give us more long grass. They need more sand. Put on some coarse sand. You know what? We'll bring the size down a bit too. Just, you know, keep it right here around the shore. Okay, it seems like they're gonna need a lot of sand. Up. Intensity. Okay. There we go. So correct amount of everything. Shelter space critically insufficient, cover all animals. So they need a shelter. So habitats, where's that? Shelter. Here we go. No, I just need shelter. Okay. Let's go this one. This one. Let's see how we can put this one in. I think we just put it in like this. Boom. Right there. Gotcha. Enough shelters available to cover all animals? No, it's not. Dang turtles. You know what? I want to go with a smaller one. And we're going to put that one like off here in this corner. Okay, no. No, let's put it here. Put it right here. We'll get rid of that rock. Yeah, we'll get rid of both of these rocks. It'll help clean it up a bit. Okay, we're not. No, it's fine. It's fine. There should be enough habitat, or enough shelters now. Enrichment. He also needs you guys are needy. You guys are some needy guys over here. Habitat. Need enrichment. Food enrichment. Let's throw down. Throw down what? Throw down melon feeder. There, one there. Okay. Oh, you know what? These not work. These not work for turtles. We need to like find one that actually works for a turtle. Come on. Select it. Let me select the feeder. Let me select the melon. Alright, you know what? I want to turn this part of the fence into a wall. Just give him a little bit of privacy. Where are we at? Okay, we'll go wood logs there, so that way they can only really look from here. Alright. Doing okay, buddy? Special toy enrichment. Okay, so habitats. Toys. Where would something for a tortoise? What the heck would a tortoise even play with? Park. Beaver pool. Nope, still nothing there. Bruh. Where's stuff for a tortoise? There it is. Okay, so we can throw out some rubber ducks. Okay, so he's stressed. Why are you stressed? How do we help him if how do we help him hide? Sorry, people, but you're gonna have to leave. You have to leave my boy alone. Okay, how do we help him hide? Okay, you know what? Here, I have an idea. Change the barriers to one-way glass. That should help, right? Right, that should help. There we go, that's better. Okay. The welfare's going back up. It's looking better. Okay. I think. Why? Why are you dropping it? You ain't stressed though, you're eating. Okay, and you're fine. Like that guy's fine. Okay, it's just this one over here. Alright, cool. So, that saves the turtles. What's happening? What's happening to you? Species toy. Food. Alright, so habitat. Food. Or what? You're a West African lion. Okay, I'm feeling like it's gonna be one of these. Yep, okay, let's throw down some of this. Boom. Boom. Throw something down here. Alright, that should be good, right? Space. Critical area or crowding issues. Well, how do we fix that? I'm not quite sure how we fix them. I was gonna say, I'm not sure how we fix that.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay, I think we just fixed it.
I think it's fair to say that you've passed the
We got
first
gold.
part of your training with
Team, we got gold.
colours. There's still
So,
lots more to learn, but we'll
that
have
is
to
where we're
head
going
to
for today,
one of
guys.
Bernie's zoos
Tomorrow's
for that.
episode, again, we're
If
going to
you
be
want
starting
grab
off
your
our own
passport,
zoo.
we'll head off,
Doing all
shall we?
this stuff on our own, not through the campaign or missions or stuff like that. Do it all ourselves. Yeah, as we're going to call for today, I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button down below. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on your notifications so we post more content. See you guys in the next video.
About to turn it on.